Good morning, traders. Today's Thursday, February 9th, 8:12 a.m., about 15 minutes before opening bell. Yesterday's episode, I said there's a bear trap, and I agree with Wall Street 7. That's what happened last night in futures. We have a big one coming our way. We're going to get into more details about that. But also yesterday, I said I'm scaling into more calls as it was actually going down. Actually, no, I wasn't doing it as it was actually going down. I got more calls when it was going up, but I would refused to let go of my calls because I said there is hidden strength here, guys. Something is going on. They are manipulating. Something is going on. And I held on to those calls, even though in the last 2 hours of the day, it is going down and down and down and down. The reason why, if you guys have seen the movie Top Gun 1984, as Maverick said in the movie, I'm not leaving my wingman, my calls. I'm not leaving it. Okay, last night I shared something on Twitter. There was bullish hidden divergence. Anytime you consolidate, this is the 4-hour chart. Anytime you consolidate under an SMA or EMA line, that's bullish. Didn't even bother touching the EMA line, the EMA 50 line right here on the 4-hour chart. That is bullish convergence, my friends. And that's what happened this morning to this day. Okay? So, you guys got to pay attention to this stuff, please. Watch for divergences. Watch for this stuff. Watch for these lines. Do not follow the price action. That's what I've always been saying. Do not follow the price. The price lies to you, as it did yesterday in the final 2 hours of trading. Okay, let's get into intraday stuff. Major gap up, major gap up, major gap up. This red wick, I'm trying to interpret it, but I'm going to go on the side of conservative, that this wick didn't fill any of this gap. That's where I'm going with that. This wick could be interpreted as filling the gap, and it could be interpreted as going down, okay? So, I'm going to say it did not fill the gap. That's to be conservative. And that option number 1 for the market maker is to come down and fill this gap. Okay? That's option number 1 in the morning. I can see that as a possibility because keep in mind where you are right now. This is the half channel top. You are not far away. Oh, I fully expect there to be a pump at opening bell and then you're going to get rejected at that top. And it is at that time, it's possible it can then come down and fill the gap in the morning. That's option number 1. Option number 2, market maker does not fill the gap in the morning, but instead fills it in the afternoon closer to close. Okay, that's option number 2, meaning they take it up in the morning. People are just bewildered, like, you're supposed to go down and fill that gap. I have seen the market maker fill the gap at the close, not at the open, okay? So that's option number 2. They filled it at the close. Option number 3, market maker doesn't fill it at all and leaves it for another day, knowing the market maker, knowing he or she is going to take it back down another day. Okay? There's 3 options here. You got to be vigilant. I don't know which option it's going to be. You cannot assume it's just going to be option number 1. Oh, just take it down at the beginning and then rip it up. Do not assume that. There's 3 possibilities here. Okay? All 3 of them are advantage goes to the market maker. That's all I'm going to say. Okay? So, 0 reset. In other words, on the 5-minute chart, the MACD went down to the 0 line and came back up. That means if there was any divergence, which it wasn't too bad, actually, last night, any divergence is now reset. Now it's just going up, and that's going up. So now there's nothing but convergence, okay? So the interpretation is neutral. Okay, 1-hour chart. Okay, here's the 1-hour chart. It's now a positive cross over the signal line and in the positive. RSI 74. That's what I'm saying. Don't assume that this is the 1-hour chart. Don't assume, oh, I'm just going to fill the gap in the morning. Not necessarily. You need to give option 1, 2, and 3 each each equal weighting, 33.33% equal probability of happening. Do not assume option number 1 is going to happen. Okay? So, that is basically all I've got for you guys today. Be careful out there, guys. Maybe I'll talk to you on Twitter or on tonight's recap.